about that co-host? Batman had Robin, Martin had Louis, Capriati has John Flavio Conenna. By the way, for all your travel needs, please call John at Venus Travel. John was born and raised in Norwich. He currently owns Venus Travel Incorporated in Chicago, a business started by his father, Vincenzo, in 1968. He is a hockey enthusiast, having coached on both the high school and college levels successfully. John co-hosts Domenica Insieme with Pat Capriati, airs on Sundays on the internet. One little side note, John and his wife, their son Vincent, is the junior varsity coach for hockey, which Vincent took the team to the state championship this year, which has never been done or hasn't been done in a long time. So a goodie, thank you. Okay, so congratulations to the Da Vinci Award entrepreneur, John Conenna.
Lasciatemi cantare.
Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time before I start the speech, I would like to take a moment of silence in honor of a great man who passed last week, Dominic DeFrisco, who was, of course, the 2003 recipient for the Order Sons of Italy in America and a huge giant here in Chicago for our great Italian community. If we could just take 10 seconds. Thank you so much. Today, this is a great honor from the Order Sons of Italy for this prestigious award. As I look to the list and the past recipients and the recipients that have won today, I'm truly honored for this, growing up in this kind of a community. I grew up in a small town of Norwich, Illinois, a town that I love and I cherish still to this day, as Anna Marie DeLuca said. I had two unbelievable role models. They were my father, Vincenzo Conenna, a man who was educated, born in Italy, born in the same town as Mr. Capriati, Mola di Bari, and my mother, who was uneducated and born also in Mola di Bari, and gave me a life like no other. Because of them, I grew up having great values. A day doesn't go by where I don't think of them. And God, do I wish they were here for this today. This would have been an unbelievable tribute, and I truly believe my father should be standing here instead of me. I would like to thank my wife, Connie, for her devotion and love and guidance of every day of our family, and my son, Vincent, who was just mentioned here today by Mr. DeLuca, for his support and his devotion as a great coach. To my daughter, Juliana, thank you for always being the glue of our family and to keep us reaching for the stars and ambition every day. In closing, being Italian for me has always been part of my life. Whether it's Venus Travel, which has been on West Belmont in Chicago for over 51 years in an internet world, or the Sunday radio show Domenica Insieme, I truly love seeing and helping people. Both of these things that I do are passionate things, and with God's hope, I plan on doing it for a little while longer. This last gentleman that was up here, Pat Capriati, thank you, Pat. I know sometimes I don't say it enough, for believing in me, for coming on that great Sunday morning show, Domenica Insieme. It's been a fantastic run, and your love and devotion shows every Sunday, Pasquale. Anna DeLuca, thank you. Maria Marsali, thank you. And the rest of the Order of Sons of Italy and American, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. This is something I will never forget. Before I leave this stage, it's kind of ironic. In 1959, a man came to Wisconsin, a great man. He came out of Fordham University. His name was Vince Lombardi. Lombardi was in Wisconsin from 1959 to 1968. Still to this day, we could talk about Bill Belichick all we want. We could talk about some of the greatest coaches, mentors. There will be nothing like Lombardi. I know the Wisconsin people are very happy, but I have tried to model myself after Lombardi. And Lombardi had one saying, and he said it after his 1968 championship, the last one he had. You surround yourself around good people, such as my family, my Mr. Capriati, my friends. Today we are honored by the Mancinis, the Scavos, Lynn Scolaro, one of the greatest teachers out of Illinois, the Sclafani family, the Rinaldo family. Today we are honored, pat by this table, those two tables. But I have to tell you, when Lombardi said, you surround yourselves around good people and good things are going to happen. Thank you very much.